Welcome back, my gardening friends, and to all the new subscribers. And if you've missed the episode with the long parsnip reveal, then the card will be popping across the screen very shortly, so go back to that one first for an explanation of how I grow my long roots. So basically we put them in guttering, put them at a bit of an angle, not too much of an angle so all the soil falls out, but enough for those roots to grow. So as you can see, it's quite windy, and the long roots on the beetroot side have done very well. As long as I don't break them, again, I will have broken my personal best and stand a good chance at the show of getting a place in. Now, in a previous video on the parsnip, I mistakenly found a root that was actually a weed. You see the grass there, and then the white roots are the grass. And then because of that, on the second reveal of the parsnip, my longest one, it wasn't the weed, and I wasn't careful enough. So I've had a few hours break, and now I'm going to reveal the beetroots. Lesson learned. This is my second year. The first year I grew them in the polytunnel, had them growing out the window. Because it took me such a long time from April through to March, I didn't plant my long roots maybe early enough, but I'm chuffed to bits that we've got them where they are. So at least I know I can do it, and getting the soil compost mix right instead of just an ordinary sieve, real fine sieve. And I know what nutrients I put in the compost, so I'll be replicating it. Top secret, but I'll show you next year. Oh dear, hang on, I've got to press the pause button. So just wanted to quickly show you that hopefully when we wash this out, it will extend. But look at the fine roots, guys. I can't remember them being this fine when I did it last. But there we go. Without it being washed out, we're at 3.5 meters. So I am going to take my time. That's the one I've got to sort of follow, but there's going to be quite a few. And this weather, it's just absolutely blowing a gale. And if the polytunnel was still in one piece, I'd have a bit of shelter, but not today. Well, this isn't the longest one, thank goodness for that. But the taproot on the end of that was so thin, and I suddenly remembered what I used last year. I used the spray bottle, and I'll just give you a wee demonstration of that. So difficult to figure out which root's which. Obviously that one there is going to be the one, the main one. I've been using the watering can, and I suddenly realised what I used last year, but just the weight of the soil. I was actually washing the roots out, washing the soil out of the roots in the guttering on the slope, and the soil was pushing on these tap roots. And the chap said, "Oh, just turn them upside down." Oh God, easy peasy. Just not one of the best days to do this. But nice and steady, no rush. Well, I'm certainly glad I practiced on this one. This is the unofficial measure. Dear, getting a bit boggy here now, guys. Not the best. And there's the end there, roughly. So 3.370. And if that taproot hunter broke, we're down here somewhere. 4 meters. But I still think this one is close to my personal best. We will see on the next one. So my second long beetroot. So we're at 4 meters and 40. Let's see what it is if I don't break this one after we've washed it. So 4 meters and 40. I've got to try and remember that. Well, I've been on this now half an hour, and I'll tell you something, I am pooing my pants. How thin can these roots get? I've lost the roots down there now. I think that's the end. I'm going to have a cup of coffee, I think. Lordy, lordy, I'd rather go home and tell the wife I've spent some money than do this. Well, I'm glad that's done, but I've still got to lift it up. We'll just follow the tape measure down, just for my measuring, and it is now 1 meter 100, and let's have a look properly, not through the camera. 4 meters 128-ish, and it was 140 millimeters. So we've gained. So it was where was we before? I think it was about there. So we've gained that much, not as much as I thought, but anyway, past my personal best. The world record for the longest beetroot is 7 meters 956. Yes, I've wrote it on my hand, guys, on my glove anyway. So all I've got to do now is hopefully be able to pick this up. Oh dearie, dearie, dearie me. But at least we've washed it okay. Hopefully it'll pick up all right. Well, that's it on the cardboard. All I've got to try and do now is keep them moist. The other beetroot is underneath, but I've just got to support that. It's just kinked up there before I put this one on top of it. Obviously this is my best one. Obviously going to beat my personal best, which is what it's all about. But it'll be on to the long radish next. I've had a quick look under the gutter and I can't see anything, but we'll have a little look at this in the next one. And if you're interested in allotment gardening, I've got to raise this polytunnel, and you want to see all my raised beds, and you want to see what I'm growing and how I grow them, then why not consider subscribing. I've even got sprouts this year,